Hey guys, WoWSwagg's here. Still at my trailer, still bored, so I made another video. Um, for those of you who don't know, and most of you probably don't, I'm going to school next year for history, and I thought it'd be cool to look at the history behind some of the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I started with Dragunities, and I picked out 5 that are relatively easy to figure out, but some of you might not have known. So I am going to start with the most famous of the Dragunities, mostly because he's a badass and is broken as hell, and that is Dragoonity Deuce, or Dux, whichever one you choose. So, Dux, which is actually spelled in Latin, or the plural, is D-U-C-E-S, is Latin for leader, from the verb ducer, or dulcer, to lead, and later for Duke. So a Duke of Edinburgh, a Duke of whatever, um, Duke of Cambridge, the prince that just got married is the Duke of Cambridge, and his wife is the Duchess. During the Roman Republic, dux or dukes referred to anyone who commanded troops, included foreign leaders, but was not a formal military rank. Uh, in in writing his commentaries on the Gallic Wars and Julius Caesar. Forgot that. In his commentary of the Gallic Wars, Julius Caesar used the term only to describe Gaelic generals. So the Celts from England and Scotland and Ireland, northern part of England, is what they would use on this. With one exception for a Roman commander who held no rank. There wasn't many of those that invaded during that war, so this is very rare to be actually used in a Roman idea. So that was Dux, or Dukes, whichever one you choose. Next is Flanks. Those of you who have taken any really world history class or something like that will know that a phalanx is actually a military formation. It's where everyone would line up next to each other, have their shields put together, because they were box shields, and then put their spear through the shields. This was called a phalanx, and later turned into the box thing that is famous in Roman military. The next is quite obvious. Dragoonity Legionnaire. Legionnaires were Roman warriors. They were the military of the Roman Empire, and were very obvious. The next, Dragoonity Achilles. It is Achilles. Achilles is a Greek hero, I believe, later adopted by the Romans. He was said to be invincible, a favorite of the gods, and yeah, I guess destroying things was his thing, and I guess that's what Achilles does. And finally, it's supposed to be Leviathan, but they mispronounced it, and it's Leviatine now, or Leviathan. Anyways, everyone thinks it was a beast or a demon or something like that, but in all honesty, it was just a word they used to describe something big, to describe something scary, something they couldn't understand. And they'd use Leviathan. And you know what? Leviathan is scary, especially to a lot of people with his try-to-know TK. If you guys want me to continue doing these little history reports on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I would be more than happy to. Love history, and be more than happy to do this. If you have suggestions on things next, please make it so that they actually have a history. A lot of cards like, let's say, Vadriana, that is a Roman. It does deal with it, but it's very bland. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, like, it doesn't actually have history. So things like maybe Dark Magician or spellcasters in general, Blue Eyes White Dragon, things like that. Different stories that could be pulled into things. Yeah. So thanks a lot, YouTube, and I We'll talk to you later. Peace.